Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before I get started with this lesson, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and rule well. Peace and blessings unto the hopeful elect, pushing his word throughout the four corners of the earth in truth, righteousness, and sincerity. To you I say shalom. This is the brother Yeshaya coming at you again through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Back with another lesson. This one I'm gonna entitle it "Keep Sound Wisdom." Okay, keep sound wisdom. And what's the wisdom? That's the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of these scriptures, man. That's the true wisdom. It ain't getting the college degree. It ain't going getting your doctorate, getting your master's, getting your bachelor's, all this and that. You know, true wisdom uh, is really in the scriptures, right? And it's really common sense when you really think about it. Common sense is the understanding of these scriptures. You see, because it's only common sense to fear the Most High, right? Even in the scriptures, it talks about that. Let me get this. Proverbs 1 and verse 7. It says, "The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction." So that's the beginning of knowledge, right? The fear of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, right? Which is what's going to keep you on that straight and narrow, not let you uh, go off and, do all kinds of wild ass shit like you see Jake doing out here right now, man. Committing adultery, robbing, stealing, killing, right? Pulling scams, you know, out here looting, just doing stupid shit, man, that can get them fucked up or get them in a predicament that can ultimately get them killed, man. Right? Because see, the wisdom of this world, the scriptures talk about it. Um, let me get that actually before I chop it up. The wisdom of this world is foolishness, right here. 1 Corinthians 3 and 19, it says, "For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. For it is written, He taketh the wise in their own craftiness." Right? So the wisdom of this world is foolishness, man. Right? You can't compare it to this type of wisdom, high level wisdom that was given down to us by our apostles and elders, man. Ultimately, it was all given through Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, right? But through these men is whom we received this wisdom, right? The apostles, elders, and bishops of GMS, Great Millstone, you know. But this is a knowledge that we're coming back to, and this is a knowledge we got to stick to. This is how we're going to receive uh, the blessings. This is how we're going to prosper and be taken care of in this town that we're coming into, right? And there's another precept that comes to mind where it says, um, um, "There's a way that seems right into a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death." Right? And that's ultimately, the way that Jake is living, operating under their own wisdom, right? Going by what they think is right, what they believe to be the right way. The scriptures talk about it, man. Hey, there's many paths, man. There's many paths in this world, right? But you got to go seek out the old paths, right? In Jeremiah 6 and 16. Let me get that. Get that. Jeremiah 6 and verse 16. It says there, "Thus saith Yahweh, stand ye in the ways and see, and as for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls." But they said we will not walk therein, right? So the old path is what we gotta cleave onto, right? Uh, the old path being the wisdom, right? The wisdom that was given unto Adam, and that just shows you how old this wisdom is, man. It stems all the way back to Adam. And if Adam would have stayed, in that, we would have never had experienced death, never had experienced sorrow, never had experienced everything that we're going through right now, right? But now we're coming back to that, man, right? We're coming back to that form of glory. Ultimately, it starts right now in your mind, right? Operating in that sound wisdom, coming back to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, right? But I'm gonna read this. As a matter of fact, before I get that, also, I forgot I wanted to get this since I brought out Proverbs 1 and 7. Let me get Psalms 111 and verse 10 because it says it even more plainly. It says, the fear of Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all they that do his commandments. His praise endure forever. Right? That's the beginning of wisdom, the beginning of common sense. Right? It says a good understanding have all they that do his commandments. Right? Because if you do the commandments, you understand that you're gonna ultimately live by them. Like no harm is gonna come to you by applying what the Most High told us to do. Just like a father, he tells his son, gives him certain orders, gives him certain um, laws and things to abide by in his household. It's all to keep the order of the house, and it's not going to be a detriment unto him. It's going to be, a benefit unto him, operating within that order, right? So we got to operate within the order of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you know, because again, the same thing as a father, right? A father ain't gonna be out here, uh, gifting you things and showing you favor whenever you're being a rebellious ass child, man. The same thing with the Most High, right? The Most High requires order, obedience, in order for Him to deal with you, right? But this is Proverbs 3 and verse 21. It says, "My son, let not them depart from thine eyes. Keep sound wisdom and discretion." See, it says, "So shall they be life unto thy soul and grace to thy neck." Right, life unto thy soul. Right. Now let me get this. This is Proverbs 21 and verse 16 because we see about, like I just brought out that precept, right? Um, there's a way that seems right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death, right? So let's get this. This is Proverbs 21 and 16. It says, "The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead." Right? Because that's ultimately what's going to reach these guys who ain't operating in common sense, in sound wisdom, right? You depart from it, you're gonna be like you're gonna eventually join the congregation of the dead. You're gonna be as one dead unto the Lord, right? And ultimately, you're gonna be a dead man walking because judgment can be right around the corner, right? It's not a light. You can't take it lightly, man. Is my point. But verse 23, it says, "Then shalt thou walk in thy way safely, and thy foot shall not stumble." Right? Because walking in wisdom is gonna keep us sure, right? It's gonna make our walk sure. When you're reading Second Ezra 7, it mentions that path, right? The straight gate. That path that's so narrow, only one can go in there at. On the one side there's fire and the other is water, right? Well, applying this wisdom is gonna allow us to walk through that path, and not stumble. And that's all only if you apply this wisdom and you stick to it. You see? Anyone who doesn't stick to sound wisdom is going to eventually fall. If they're trying to walk on this path, they're going to eventually fall, right? And even those, who are walking abroad, right? Those that are walking abroad, we telling them, hey, there's a pit at the end. You see the thing about Jake is that they see Esau, you know, prospering. They see Esau living it up, being on top of the world, and they see the way that he was able to attain that status and attain all that power through rape, robbery, and murder. So Jake just feels like, hey, I gotta do the same thing. That's the only way for me to come up, right? But the scriptures talk about it. Be not envious. Let me get it. Um, I'll just read this one. Proverbs 24:19. It says, "Fret not thyself because of evil men, neither be thou envious of the wicked. For there shall be no reward in the evil men, or in the evil man. The candle of the wicked shall be put out." You see? And that's what we're telling our people, man. Hey, don't be concerned about what the wicked are doing, man. these YNs, you know, these even the wicked. Esau Edom for himself, right? Just because you see him doing good, that doesn't mean there ain't a consequence waiting for him at the end, right? Let me get another one right here. Psalm 73 and verse. As a matter of fact, not that one. I mean, I can get this one, but there was this one that I really wanted to get. Right here. Psalm 37 verse 1. It says, Fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity. For yeah, right, don't be envious, man. Don't be looking at these people saying, "Oh, they got millions of dollars. Look at me, look at them." Right? Look at me, I got nothing, they got everything. I'm over here trying to be righteous. I ain't got shit. I ain't even got a dime. But look at them. They're being wicked. They're doing all kinds of wicked ass shit and they're able to prosper. Don't be thinking like that because there's going to be an end to them soon. And soon we're about to be uplifted, right? The scriptures talk about be patient. Let me get that. Let me see if it pops up. Salakia, it ain't coming up. Pretty much, it goes along the lines of be patient when that be brought to a low estate. Roughly paraphrasing, but pretty much we gotta be patient, man. That's the point that I'm trying to make, right? Be patient, because soon the Most High got something for us, man, right? It might not be on this side, because we understand the Most High is gonna protect His elect on this side, right? He's gonna protect His elect on this side, and He's not gonna give us something that's gonna be ultimately a detriment unto us. Cause just imagine, man, brothers is asking for, or brothers, is desiring to, live somewhat comfortably, have a little bit of money in their pockets, have everything in order, right? Have certain things in the side, but that's not going to be given unto us on this side, because it can ultimately be a detriment unto us, right? Like the scripture says, just wrong, wax fat and kicked, right? So ultimately, by Him giving us stuff, it can put us in the worst position, right? Make us start getting comfortable, and start feeling ourselves, you know. But that's what we see the Most High doing to Esau, right? He's allowing him to puff himself up, to continue to boast himself up, right? Because he feels like he can't be touched. So now look at him. His pride has reached an all-time level, man. That shit has skyrocketed through the roof. But what does the scripture say? Before pride, before. Let me get that real quick. Um, Proverbs 16 and 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. So we're about to see the fall of this man, right? Verse 19. Better it is to be of an humble spirit with the lowly, than to divide the spoil with the proud. Exactly, man. Exactly. Right. But again, going back to the point, right? We gotta keep that sound wisdom, right? Let me go back to this. Proverbs 23 and verse 24. It says, "When thou liest down, thou shalt not be afraid." Going back to sound wisdom, right? When you apply sound wisdom, it says, "When thou liest down, thou shalt not be afraid. Yea, thou shalt lie down, and thy sleep shall be sweet. Be not afraid of sudden fear, neither of the desolation of the wicked when it cometh." Right, because it ain't going to touch us. All this, judgment that we're about to see, as long as we continue to stay close to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, hey, it ain't going to touch us, man. Like I said, all this destruction that's coming is set to kill 2/3 of our people and the wicked, right? And these nations too, man, they're all collateral damage, right? They're gonna get it. I mean, ultimately, judgment is set for them, right? But again, all these things that we're about to see coming, Jacob's trouble and all that, they're gonna hit Jake, and we might go. It might hit us a bit, but hey, the elect are gonna be protected. We're gonna be taken care of. We don't gotta worry about, you know, how what we're gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? How we gonna do this? How we gonna do that? No, just trust in the Lord, man. Trust in the process, right? You know. But let me get from here. Let me get Isaiah. We always bring this out. Isaiah 33 and verse 6. It says, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation, the fear of Yahweh is his treasure. Right? And we're gonna completely lean on wisdom in that time, man. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Right? Which is gonna give us that stability, that foundation that we're gonna need in these turbulent times. Right? Our strength is gonna come, you know, from our faith and believing that the Most High is gonna grant us that salvation. Right? And it's ultimately because, again, that healthy dose of fear that we got towards Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is what's going to keep us in that straight and narrow, man. Right? Because we're going to be in our minds, yo, if we fuck up right now, that's our ass. If we start slipping up, if we start deviating back into the world, the Most High can take us out in an instant. Right? But again, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you know, is what's gonna keep us in that hedge of protection in that time. That's why we're gonna be stable, because we're gonna know we're gonna have that hedge of protection around us. We're gonna be seeing miracles, man, in these times that we're coming into. That's why keeping that sound wisdom is a must coming in these times. This is Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 12. It says, "For wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense. But the excellency of wisdom is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it." You see? And soon, you know, money being a defense is going to be out the window. Scriptures talk about how their silver and gold should not be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord, right? So the only thing that's going to be able to deliver you is the wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the scriptures, man, right? Your faith, your obedience to the Lord. All this is going to be, you know, accounted for in these times that we're coming into. Fuck your money. Fuck how much goods you got. Fuck the guns that you got. Fuck how strong you are. If you ain't got the wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the scriptures, you are done. You're through. And that's all there is to it, man. The Most High is not a respecter of persons, man. Either you get down or you lay down, right? Esau's coming with that same motto, or the Most High is doing it too, right? On the right hand side. Now, uh, let me get Psalm 23. I don't want to make this too long. I just want to hit the points and, you know, close it out. But this is Psalm 23 and verse 1. It says, "Yahweh is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters." Right? And that's pretty much a path of calmness, peacefulness, right? Let me read this again. Starting at the top. "Yahweh is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures." You know, whenever you go to a park, you know, say you see a meadow, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you go and sit down at that meadow, you know, and view the beauty of the Most High's creation. But it's peaceful and tranquil right there. You know what I'm saying? It says, "He leadeth me beside the still waters," right? You know, you have some brothers, you know, you have the elder or the apostle Gabar. You know, he makes those videos when he goes walking in nature or riding his bike in nature. Sometimes you see him standing beside like some river or some creek or some running water, right? But that's like very tranquil. It's a very tranquil scenery, and that's how the Most High is gonna be with us in these times, man. He's gonna lead us through them still waters, lead us through them green pastures, right? Which means that protection. Verse 3, it says, "He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake." Right? He restoreth our soul, man. Because coming back to this truth is what gives us that life, man. But it says, verse 4, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Right? And that valley of the shadow of death was that? Here, America. Right? But it says, I will fear no evil. Why? It says, because thou art with me. You see, and that's the mindset that we got to be in. Right? The same mindset as King David, man. Fully trusting in Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. Right? It might seem like the most high, like that path, right? In Second Ezra chapter 7. It looks treacherous, man. It looks very deadly. It looks dangerous. You know, someone in their right mind would be like, yo, I ain't going over there. But look at the reward at the end. That's what we're trying to achieve, that reward at the other side, man. And the only way to receive that rest, the kingdom, all that comes with it, is to walk through that path, that dangerous ass path, man. But like I said, the only way to walk through that path is if you have Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua with you, if you abide, if you keep sound wisdom, right? Now from here, let me get Job. I'll probably close it off with this. Job 5, unless the Spirit has me bring something else out. But Job 5 and verse 19, it says, he shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. Excuse me. Verse 20, in famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. That's what we're about to start seeing, man. Brothers are going to be delivered out of crazy situations. Famine, right? Hey, the most I can have it to where you don't eat for 2 or 3 days. You're hungry. You're praying for food, right? And ultimately, that could be a test, you know, to your faith. But then on that third day, boom, the most I can send some, you know, like he sent Elijah, right? Some ravens or what the crows, right, to come and give you some food. Make some bags of rice or bags of beans or whatever just spawn right in front of you. You know, make a deer, you know, come up past you, and pretty much deliver that deer into your side of line to where you're over here hunting for food. You know, you shoot that arrow and boom, you got something to eat. You never know how the Most High is going to be dealing with the elect in these times, man. Well, you don't know what we do know, but what I'm saying is the Most High is going to deliver the elect in various forms and fashions, man. Right? But it also says, and in war from the power of the sword, because it's going to be war here, you know, in America. Right? You're going to have civil war, race war. They're going to be persecuting the those that fear Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. Right? So we're coming into a time of war, and the Most High is going to allow us to slip out of those, you know, slip out of those uh, what should I say, those events or whatever, right? But it says, verse 21, thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh, right? So we ain't gonna be afraid, you know, when we start seeing all hell break loose, these stores closing up because there's no food. We ain't gonna be scared. We're gonna double down on the Lord, man. We're gonna lean even more unto the Lord, right? Verse 22, it says, at destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. Exactly, man. We're going to be laughing at destruction, you know, because we're going to know that Esau's time is up. His reign is over, and we got next. Like I said, we're going to be seeing miracles, man. We're going to know the Most High is directly dealing with us in these times, which is going to further solidify our faith, man. And I can't wait for these times, man. I can't wait. I know brothers can't wait either, man. This is the time we've been looking for, right? But this is verse 23. It says, for thou shalt be in league with the stones in the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee. So the Most High is going to make it to where even these animals are going to be in league with us, right? They're going to be at peace with us. They ain't going to attack us. You know, brothers are going to see bears, Shit, some of these zoo animals gonna get loose. We're gonna see lions, tigers, and shit, right? Gorillas, but they ain't gonna mess with us. You see, they're gonna be at peace with us. But that all comes by keeping that sound wisdom. I can't say that enough, man. Right? Abiding by the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Keeping it to the best of your ability. Having that faith. That's what's gonna deliver us in these times, man. That obedience, that faith. Right? Now, let me get one more. Deuteronomy 30 and verse 19. It says, I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessing and cursing. Therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live. You see? Choose life, man. There's two paths, life and death. The path to life is hard and treacherous, man. It's a straight gate. You're gonna have to struggle to attain it. You have to struggle to walk in this way. Nothing worth getting comes easy. You have to fight for it, man. The Most High wants us to fight for this. Right? Just like was it Jacob who wrestled for his blessing? Right? We gotta wrestle for ours too, man. Right? Again, nothing in this world comes easy, man. You're gonna have to fight for it. And the same thing with the kingdom of heaven. We got to fight for the kingdom of heaven. Of course, this is gonna be a spiritual battle, but a fight nonetheless. Right? Verse 20, that thou mayest love thy power, or love Yahweh thy power, and that thou mayest obey his voice, and that thou mayest cleave unto him. For he is thy life in the length of thy days, that thou mayest dwell in the land of Yahweh, that thou mayest dwell in the land which Yahweh sware unto thy fathers, to Abraham, Isaac, and to Jacob, to give them. Right? Because soon we're going to come to that promised land. Soon we're going to come to that homeland that was promised to us through our forefathers. You see? But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? Keep sound wisdom, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep pushing. Keep striving for the kingdom. Because, hey, that's all we got. What else are we going to do here? You know? We ain't going to go back into the world. Because there ain't nothing over there for us. There ain't nothing there for us. So with that, I pray the lesson was edifying. I'm going to go ahead and close it out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and rule well. Peace and blessings unto the hopeful elect, pushing his word throughout the four corners of the earth in truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Until the next time, I'm going to say, Shalom, Kwam Yasha Allah.